Men are so simple that it's complicated for us women to understand because we're so complex as to why men have to be like, let me figure out this woman so that I could be with her. Or let me figure out this woman so I can go out on a date with her. Like, for example, I step out with my man and the only thing I know what to do is shut the up until I'm fucking spoken to. Like, I went out with him, like, it was in Arizona. We were in Tempe, Arizona. His whole like team had like a section or whatever. He was like, babe, do you want to go out to the club? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm not spoken to. I don't speak to anybody until somebody speaks to me because I don't know these. I don't know them. Like, what am I speaking to you for? I'm here with my man. I'm not here with y'all. I'm not a groupie bitch that's there. Like, you know, as a female, especially as my man's woman, my duty as his woman is to shut up until I am spoken to. And even if I am spoken to by one of his teammates, you keep it short and sweet.
This woman gets it. She's out with her man, and she's not entertaining random guys who come up to talk. If someone speaks to her, she keeps it short, polite, and respectful, nothing more. And honestly, that's not just good manners, that's a loyalty in action. When you're with a man, your energy should be on him, not on smiling extra big for the guy at the bar who just called you babe. Because here's how it works. If you're open to flirtation while he's standing right there, what does that say about what happens when he's not around? That's the question in every man's mind, not because he's insecure, but because he's logical. Respect isn't just about big actions, it's in the small choices. It's not engaging in long convos with other guys. It's not laughing too loud at their jokes. It's not giving energy you should be saving for your partner. A strong woman knows that real class isn't being friendly with everyone. It's knowing where her loyalty lies. And let's be clear, this isn't about control. It's about honor. If you're taken, act like it. Because a man who sees you protecting the relationship, that builds trust, that builds love, and that's how you create a bond that lasts.
I believe that every woman comes into our lives to teach us something. Sometimes they teach us the highest high of love, passion, and intimacy. And sometimes they push us to grow, to be better, and work on our limiting beliefs. And if you're getting triggered, angry, and extremely upset when a woman rejects you, she's actually teaching you a very valuable lesson. She's helping you to grow as a better man. And until you learn this lesson, you'll keep getting rejected because you can only get the quality of women that you're willing to walk away from. In other words, if you aren't willing to lose her, you can't have her. So again, if you're frustrated with women right now, be appreciative. Thank them for teaching you this very valuable lesson. And the irony is, when you become perfectly fine with beautiful women leaving you, that's when the perfect woman will enter your life.
This man is speaking deep truth, not just about love, but about growth. He says, women come into our lives to teach us something, and he's right. Some teach us what real love feels like, the kind that lifts you, sees you, connects with you on a soul level. Others, they don't stay. They break you open. They push your buttons, trigger your fears, and expose your limiting beliefs, not to destroy you, but to force you to evolve. And here's the most powerful part. You only attract the quality of women you're willing to walk away from. That one hits hard. Because if you're desperate to keep her, if you're afraid to lose her, you've already lost. You're not standing from a place of strength. You're begging silently with your energy, and women feel that. They may not say it, but they know when a man is attached, when he needs her more than he should. And when she realizes that, that power imbalance becomes dangerous. Not because she'll always misuse it, but because it tempts her to. And even if she doesn't, the dynamic shifts. Respect fades, attraction cools, and quietly, she starts looking elsewhere. Not because you're bad, but because you're available. Too available. A woman wants to be chosen, not needed. She wants a man who loves her, but who also knows he can walk away. That's not coldness, that's confidence, that's self-worth, and that's what keeps her emotionally invested.
We as Black women in general have to stop lowering the value of our men to money. Yes, money is important. Yes, we need it to live. Yes, all of that. We are capable. But if all they see is a whole bunch of women online all the time talking about their money and not talking about the value they provide, not talking about how we can lift each other up, how we can be a support system. And it's a two-way street. There's rhetoric on their side that is toxic and nasty too. I want us to heal our community. I want us to be better as better partners, friends, the whole nine. So let's stop lowering our men to monetary value and judge them with their true character.
This woman makes a strong point. Too many women reduce a man's value to his wallet. Yes, money matters, It's necessary for stability, for building a life, for raising a family. But when you only see a man through that lens, judging his worth by his car, his job, his bank account, you're not seeing him. You're dismissing everything that actually builds a lasting relationship. His character, his integrity, his emotional maturity, his kindness, his work ethic. Those are the things that get you through hard times, not a paycheck. That said, let's keep it balanced. The context of the relationship matters. If both people are clear it's just fun, no strings, no future, then yeah, money shouldn't be the centerpiece. Chemistry, vibe, enjoyment, that's what fuels that kind of connection. But if you're talking marriage, family, long-term commitment, then financial responsibility isn't shallow, it's practical. Wanting a man who can provide, who's monetarily healthy, isn't about greed. It's about realism. You can't build a stable home on passion alone. So it's not about if money should matter. It's about how much it should matter and why. A woman who rejects a good man just because he's not rich might miss out on real love. But a man who expects love without offering stability might be out of touch too.
Talking shit about exes, I think, is a big red flag.
I tell you what's a bigger red flag than that, still being friends with your ex. I can't tell you how many girls I've dated that the entire relationship, they go, I can't block him, like we're still friends. And I'm like, look, you can read our text message. I go, this motherfucker is still flirting. I can't block him. Like it would create like a weird energy. We're in the same friend groups and stuff. The moment we break up, I'm blocked. So it was that easy the whole time. Your guy friend is not your friend.
Unless
He's
you have my
just not.
personality. I have so many guy friends.
If you had a moment of weakness and you were like, would you fuck me? They would go, I thought you'd never ask.
This back and forth hits on one of the most debated topics in relationships, exes and opposite sex friendships. The woman says trashing your ex is a red flag, and she's not wrong. Constantly bad-mouthing your past does reveal bitterness, lack of closure, or even manipulation. But the man fires back. Being friends with your ex is a bigger red flag. And honestly, he's got a point, especially when those friends are still flirting, texting late at night, or holding on emotionally. That's not friendship. That's a backup plan. Now, when he says women shouldn't have guy friends because if she asked me to sleep with her, I say, I thought you never would ask, that's hyperbole, but it reveals a real fear. Access. If she's emotionally or physically close to another man, it creates a gap in the relationship, one that can be filled when loneliness, temptation, or desire kicks in. And I agree, it's okay to have acquaintances, co-workers, friendly interactions, but a close guy friend, that's a red flag for me too. Not because women can't control themselves, but because emotional intimacy often leads to physical temptation. And if you're already building that connection with someone else, it means you're not fully turning toward your partner. Worse, some women use nice guy friends as emotional or even physical outlets while staying in a relationship. They get their needs met without the risk of real commitment. And why? Often because they're afraid of being alone. They want security and freedom. But that's not fair. Real commitment means choosing one person, not keeping options warm on the side.
A man entering your body versus a man sticking his in a hole is two different things. Number one, most women are very emotional. I don't understand how you don't get that.
Can you hand me your can?
Why? Thank you.
No, just hand it here. Now hand it to Jen. Now Jen, hand the can back to her and hand it to me one more time, and I'm gonna hand it to you. Now take a sip.
It tastes the same.
Wait, take a sip. Okay.
Now imagine.
Wait.
Motherfucker.
Wait. If for those of you listening and not watching, we just passed a can around 4 or 5 times. I put my hands on it, passed it to Jen. Jen put her hands on it, passed it about 4 or 5 times. And then I had Azar take a sip. Did it taste the same?
Well, I'll
Wait, listen. Did the contents and the inside taste the same? Now, what if I stick my finger in it and have? But wait, pause.
Yeah,
what if I stick my finger in it, have Angelito, our producer, stick his finger in it, have Jen stick her finger in it? Do you think it'll taste the same? Would you want to drink it?
No.
That is the difference between when a man cheats and when a woman cheats. See, you can wipe the can off, but if I stuck my finger in here, she stuck her finger in here, then you wouldn't want it. That is the difference.
This man just used a simple can of soda to drop a deep truth, and whether you agree or not, You can't ignore the point he's making. He passes the can around, says it still tastes the same, but then says, what if everyone sticks their finger in it? Suddenly, it's not clean anymore. It's contaminated. It's different. And he ties that directly to intimacy, respect, and how people, especially women, handle their boundaries. Now, is it a perfect analogy? No. People aren't objects, and sex isn't just physical, but the core idea holds weight. A woman has the power to decide who gets access to her, emotionally, physically, intimately. And with that power comes perception, not judgment, not shame, perception. Because when someone is freely shared, the sense of exclusivity, of being chosen, starts to fade. That doesn't mean she's less valuable, but the experience of her changes, not just for others, but for herself. And let's be real, men notice. They feel it. If a woman has no boundaries, if she's been emotionally or physically open with too many, it can make a man question, am I special, or am I just next in line? That's not about controlling her. It's about human nature. We value what feels rare, what feels earned, what feels protected.